The Griffs pick up their second straight win today, and Coach Barron gets his 450th career win as the Griffs win big today versus the Cornell Big Red 87-62. The Griffs had 5 different players scoring in double figures today. I'm Andy Helwig with your Canisius College postgame report. We'll send it back to the Kessler Athletic Center now for Coach Barron, Phil Valenti, and Malcolm McMillan at the press conference.
Yeah, I mean, we knew this was a good basketball team coming in, and we were very aggressive. We wanted to rebound. We wanted to get in the gaps, and we want to keep their scorers in front. I mean, we knew that they were going to have some guys. The kid Robert Hatter, he had been averaging about 22 a game, and Matt Morgan was averaging about 20, and our guys really stepped up and did a great job. I thought we got great balance. I thought Bleeker played one of his best games, not only with 14 points, but 8 rebounds. Valenti played solid. We got in foul trouble, so we had to mix and match with guys, in and out. But, we played to win the game. We kept being aggressive, kept attacking the bucket, and, we did a great job of sharing the basketball, having 19 assists.
You mentioned the balance. The decisive run, which really becomes a decisive run in the second half, 14-2 run. You have 6 different guys score. That's when Bleeker stepped up. Is it a matter of just waiting for that balance to come out and letting the game come to them?
Well, we continued to be aggressive, and that's what we wanted to do. And I think that when you play that way, we knew we were fouling them a little bit, but we turned them over 17 times. So, we just kept the pressure on, and we're going to continue to do that, especially with these guys, because these guys, we got a lot of energy with this basketball team. And, I mean, this is fun. I mean, this is fun when you get aggressive and you turn teams over, and you got guys running, and we're attacking, and we're pushing the ball and making the extra pass. I mean, and then Malcolm McMillan had great balance, with 3 assists, 2 blocks, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, 2 for 3 from the 3-point range. So, we had great balance. And I thought our bench did a great job, too. Cassidy Ryan coming in, Isaiah Gurley coming in, Kiefer Dowse. I think, the bench, we need the bench to be ready. Chris Atkinson probably had one of his solid games because of his quickness.
You mentioned Malcolm and being aggressive. I noticed in the first half, you kind of getting after him a little bit because he didn't come and get the ball.
Yeah.
Was he letting the game come to him too much?
Well, I mean, teams are going to try to take him away from things, and he's just got to be aggressive and come get the ball. They're going to try to deny him the ball. And, I mean, it's good that we have Cassius Robinson handle the ball once in a while because he's kind of a combo guard. So with that in mind, that allows us to do that. But, we want Malcolm to be the point guard that really can, because he's so aggressive, and plus he gets to the foul line. He can really attack the bucket.
The offensive rebounds. You guys missed 37 shots.
Yeah.
Grabbed 20 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
I don't know the national percentage
Yeah.
from last year,
Yeah.
but that's got to be up there.
Yeah.
The offensive rebounds, though, what is it?
Effort.
Is it just that? Because
Effort.
it's got to be, though, they got to know when that shot's going up.
Yeah. It's effort, and it's less thinking and more playing. I call those the Barronisms. I got a lot of Barronisms. Less thinking and more playing. We try to keep it simple. We try to be aggressive, and I try to take the thinking out of it and just play the game. And that's what rebounding is. We also took some great charges, too, I thought. That was real important.
Phil starts off the game, I don't know how many, he scored 10 in your first 11.
Yeah.
And only finishes, only finishes with 15. I thought he did a nice job of being patient.
Well, we posted him early on, and we want to continue to do that with Phil just because he's got a great body, and plus he's got experience. But he's a guy that's he's like a hybrid 4. He could put it on the floor. He can shoot threes. He could pass it. He's very versatile, and he brings a dimension that a lot of teams don't have, and that's important to have that kind of dimension.
It was good to see him take a leadership role. I think he was getting on Isaiah late in the game when I saw him picking somebody, and he goes out and dives on the floor.
Oh, no question. What a gutsy play. He did it twice, of diving for loose balls. And when we were up, but that's the grit that this team has. And I think it starts with Phil, it starts with Jamal, it starts with our guards. You know, I mean, you got a lot of grit with this basketball team.
You mentioned your guards. You have a nice core of guys who will go off the dribble. You gotta love coaching that.
Well, you know, we play fast. We play fast. We play up tempo. And, you know, guys love to play that way. And then we love to press. I mean, we got a lot of depth on this basketball team. So we like to come after you a little bit. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, it just helps us get into things easier. I mean, if you're not thinking about it, just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I've never really had a coach like that because most coaches want you to think. But like when you don't think about it, it just makes the whole game easier.
Now you say that, and there were at least 3, maybe 4 plays where you guys found each other, and one of them was you cutting along the baseline. You found Bleeker cutting along the baseline, which to me, when I was sitting on the sidelines, I'm like, is that part of scouting? Is that design? Or is that less thinking and more playing?
Yeah, just getting into the right things. I mean, that's Malcolm and Coach drawing stuff up at a timeout or a media timeout. Just getting us into the right things and him being able to read the defense from the whole game. Because that was in the second half the play you're talking about when Bleeker got the dunk.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's pretty much him just seeing what they've been in the whole game, and he's like, we just got to run it. So.
I noticed Coach kind of getting on you in the first half for wanted you to come and get the ball, at least on one play. Is there a sense with you, because people always talk to players, let the game come to you, but Coach wants you to be aggressive. It's got to be a nice feeling, huh, to have that?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling. Like, as you said, though, I was trying to let the game come to me because they were kind of denying me, trying not to let me get the ball. But on the flip side of that, Coach wanted me to come back and get it, so I had to kind of force some things. But it worked out well for us. We got the win.
It also has to be nice for you coming in, averaging 30 points. Your decisive run there in the second half, or what ends up being a decisive run, 14-2 in the second half. You have 6 different guys score. You hit the 3-pointer in the left corner. It has to be nice knowing that it can go all the way around before it comes back to you again. Huh?
Yeah, definitely. We have a very talented team. We probably got about 5 or 6 guys who can score the 30 points I scored. They could have did the same thing any given night. They just end up finding me those 2 games. But we have a very talented team.
There was one sequence, you guys are starting to push the lead up to about 20. You just scored, and I think you just hit a 3, and you got on Isaiah for not matching up after. And then you ended up on the same play, diving on the floor. Those leadership roles, it's got to be interesting for you stepping into that after being around for a couple of years and watching others lead, huh?
Yeah, for sure. And those guys did a great job of teaching me how to be a leader and stuff. So just following their role, and it makes it easier to be a leader when there's 3 or 4 leaders out there, you know, because other guys are telling other guys. But I wasn't getting on him. I was just making sure he knew what to do and making sure we weren't going to give up easy basket.
20, you guys missed 37 shots, and you get 20 rebounds, 20 offensive rebounds. That's a pretty incredible percentage. Coach said it's all about effort. Is there something else with it there? I mean, 20 rebounds, this is 2 games in a row where you guys are pulling up a high percentage of offensive rebounds. Is it just effort, or is it knowing a confidence that shot's going, I know when that shot's going up because you guys got such a good rhythm amongst the team?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, effort has a lot to do with it, though. I mean, if you don't have the desire to go in there and put in the work and stuff, then it's not going to happen. So if you're willing to work and get in there and crash the boards, because it's not easy. It's dirty in there. And for our guards to, like Jamal, just to go in and have another, almost a double-double, I mean, he's incredible.
How important is it for both you guys to be around for his 450th win?
Oh, huge, but like he said, there's many more to come, so we're not going to dwell on that.
Yeah, same. It's big. We got a lot of games left, though, so enjoy it for the night and move on and get ready for Barney's on Tuesday.
For all the highlights of tonight's action against Cornell, head to gogriffs.com. The Griffs are next in action Tuesday night when St. Bonaventure comes to the Kessler Athletic Center. For ticket information, call 716-888-TIXX. That's all for tonight as Canisius beats Cornell 87-62. I'm Andy Helwig, and go Griffs.